Pisces, welcome to your new moon in Virgo reading. Let's see how these energies are impacting you in your 7th house, having to do with significant others in your life. Oh my gosh, Aquarius just caught that. So, you know, if you have a significant Aquarian in your life, might want to watch the Aquarius video. If you're like me, I'm an Aquarius with a Pisces stellium, you know, go watch the Aquarius video. What's different though about this one is it came out clearly in the upright, whereas the other video, not so much, right? It was a little bit sideways for them. But yeah, a lot of times Pisces have Aquarius in their chart, and Aquarius have Pisces in their chart, you know, cuspers, right? I'm an Aquarian, but I also have a lot more Pisces in me than Aquarius, so take it how it applies. And I do see this is maybe bringing about some energy where you are reflecting on your relationships with other people, and you might need a bit of solitude. It might have to do with family or communications. These are my life partnerships, okay? And I feel like there's some kind of maturation process that is happening in these relationships. Is causing you to reflect on what it is that you want to manifest, and putting something behind you, maybe having to do with, you know, a water sign, you know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be your energy, but I'm also feeling that if it is your energy, you're wanting to end something, a difficult time, a time in your life where you maybe felt that you were defeated, that you were betrayed. You're wanting to close that out, but you're in a time of withdrawal and reflection as to how to do that. And yes, maybe going it alone, and reflecting on self-sufficiency. But again, this is other people are being brought up in the mix, you know, and that came out for the Aquarius reading, because why is somebody holding back from you? That there's unequal give and take in relationships, and it's causing you or somebody else to hold back, or they're holding back and you've been over giving, or now you're not giving to something because others. Take it how it applies, but I do feel maybe there's trust issues here of what can I give myself to. Okay, might have to do with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wow. Okay, so the video at some point, yeah, early on cut off, and I missed all of this falling out. So you're just gonna have to trust me or not trust me that these were not drawn. I could start the reading all over, or I can just show you what you missed. And so let's move on with it. Let's just keep it moving. What I am seeing here is that it looks to me that you had a new beginning in the past, but you were at a stalemate with something. And I see in the future that you are going to be working to overcome an issue where you maybe felt defeated, and it might have to do with finances, money, things that you felt were out of control in your life. I do see opportunity coming in, fate, favor coming in, this major arcana spirit stepping in, helping you over the next 10 weeks to work on regaining control in your life, particularly having to do with monetary issues. I do feel though there's this Two of Swords that was going on in the past and is still going on in the future, where somebody is not opening up to something. And I feel that what's keeping something stuck is an emotional unavailability. It might be some insecurity, somebody not really apologizing or opening up about their feelings, because I get this very inward energy here with this card, that everything has gone really inward and internalized to the point that and again, it goes back to this like hermit mode of I'm so within myself. I'm so in my hermit zone that I can't take the blindfolds off and see what's going on with other people and how this is affecting other people. Or I can't, you know, knock down my guard and throw the thoughts down and the words, or unblock my heart to see how other people feel, or to open up a conversation about feelings. And for this reason, there has been a lack of emotional progress, okay, and fast progress. And it could be, you know, things could progress actually quite quickly, but they haven't. They've been stuck because somebody within their own free will is like, nope, no, I'm not going to look at that. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to feel that. I'm not going to see that. And so that is kind of holding things on hold. This is not spirit. This is your free will. You or somebody else or both parties, because of a refusal to open up and see and feel, and on a shared level, things have not moved forward when they actually probably could. All right. And it might have to do with long distance travel for some people, might have to do with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But there is a lot of potential here to move things forward if somebody would just knock it off and open up their feelings. Okay. In the outcome, I do see that things are going to be manifesting, but wow, this is very similar to the Aquarian reading where very similar cards came out, where, you know, there's somebody in the midst here that was not cooperating. They were not being accountable. They were not being fair. There's a lot of dysfunction in a group dynamic, and somebody was just not being honest and direct and on the up and up. Again, not talking about it, not seeing it, not feeling it, not opening up to it. Things being done on the DL, but hey, it ain't working. It's not coming together, okay? And somebody maybe wasn't appreciating the contribution of another person in this dynamic, or maybe they were putting in value, but it wasn't what the other person needed or wanted, okay? So I do feel, again, this is fantastic here, that the main issue is about you getting truth to get the victory. And maybe, yes, opening up, dropping the swords, putting them down and getting clear in the communications and finding a point of agreement after having been in a stalemate, so that you can, cut out again, it's memory full. Yeah, some of y'all, a lot of memories, I'm going to tell you, okay? And some of you are like, I just know more, okay? There's something about memories, things from the past that are jacking with your ability to, you're stuck, okay? You're stuck on something from the past. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's what I'm getting intuitively, and I'm also getting it from the cards. You need to process, and I think you have probably the next 6 months. There might be something with eclipse season coming up that's relevant, that's going to knock the dust off of that, okay? But some of you are stuck on something from the past, and you need to get unstuck. You need to drop the swords, and then I think once you do, you're going to have the clarity and the victory to go towards something that maybe you have idealized, and, you know, take some decisive action on what is going to give you stability and security. But for right now, I think you're going to be dwelling on maybe getting some progress with your values, your money. Some of you dealing with stress about that, focusing on your own self-sufficiency, your own, I think financial issues honestly are coming up in this reading, but I do feel also that there's a group dynamic going on with other people. Okay, some of you might be business partnerships, but I do feel significant others. Okay, family, marriage, family type issues coming up where you're stuck on something from the past, and it might take 6 months for you. It might take eclipse season to knock you out of that stasis that you're in. Chameleon spirit, act as if, is the advice. Well, honestly, I mean, you know, y'all, we Pisces can be the shapeshifters now, can we? Come on now. We could do this. And see the big picture. You do that too, right? Transpersonal signs, looking at the bigger picture, but some of y'all are stuck on something from the past, and I think Spirit is like, yeah, you gotta break out of it, snap out of it, and shift into something bigger than this old stale crap that is, I think, causing some of you to play small in relationships, or to not grow in your downtime. I do feel that Spirit is bringing you up higher in your soul signature, your energetic signature, and is maturing you to a higher level. Not saying that you're not mature, right? Very mature spirit, water sign, but this is about evolving out of this kind of, right, because I saw it all over here. There's some kind of, somebody's got some delayed emotional development, or they're stuck on something emotionally that they've got to grow out of, okay? And until they do, so I hope that helps. Be blessed.